Hey
Hello.
everybody,
Hi, I'm Sarah with Funkified,
and I'm Chris with FunkyBrims.
and he's got the camera up, so I'm down here.
I'll lift you up a little bit.
Yeah. Hello.
So, welcome
All right,
everybody.
welcome. Yep. Hello. I'm going to share us into some groups, but you should be able to see the code down here on the bottom for tonight's deals. So get ready.
All right. So yeah, well, she's sharing that. There's also a post pinned to the top, at least on Facebook, that will have the link to the all the caps we're going to be looking at tonight. Again, the code is, as she said, right there. Luau 10, Luau 10, for 10% off the Luau caps and the other FunkyBrims exclusives, and then Fall 15 for 15% off all the other caps. Alan is about to get banned from this live, I think, already for typing Eagles on there.
Hey, Brian.
That's kind of rude. First night of the NFL season. Cowboys are playing tonight, starting here in just a little bit. So yeah, and going to beat the Eagles tonight. So got that to look forward to after the live. But right now we got to talk about the Luau. So super excited about this drop this week. And we'll get to that in just a second. And also, man, we've got a lot tonight. We got some other new caps, including one of them that I would say is my already in my top 5 for the fall. Like, it just bumped a whole bunch of others, like one of the favorite ones we've had. It's not even one of the Luau ones. So that we'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, welcome everybody. See Jason, Bill, Alan. Yeah, except the Eagles thing. We'll probably ignore you. Just kidding. Mark,
Just
Dean, Ron.
Just jading. Just joking.
Just joking. Whatever I said. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, the Eagles.
I'm just here to pick up on your mistakes.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every comment tonight that doesn't involve something like "Go Eagles" will be an entry into a drawing for a
something.
Glenn Appen cap of your choice tonight. Got some new ones of those restocked, including that turquoise one everybody likes, and the Black Watch, the Royal Stewart, all of those. Got some nice ladies ones for the ladies ones too. So anyway, that's every comment's an entry to the drawing. And hello everybody, and go Giants. Not playing tonight, so they're not going to lose tonight. Just the Eagles. I really can't. Not feeling all that confident about the Cowboys season this season. So we can at least enjoy this moment before the season starts, where we can feel like we have some optimism, like we have every other year for the last 30 years or something like that. Now feels like. So anyway, enough about that right now. And so welcome everybody. Facebook Live. We're going to be talking about the Luau caps tonight. Shirt I'm wearing. This is Hales, dropping tomorrow night on their website. This is the Hales Luau Shaka. This one, I really like this one. This one's, it's purple and it's black, but definitely it has a blue to it.
Cool.
Yeah, this one is a super nice one. Backing up a little bit, we worked hard on these collaboration caps for this. So the first one I'm wearing here is a Newsboy. These are all live right now, alternating. You can kind of see what it does there. And I'll also tell you, of all the pins we've made, this may be my favorite one. The pins are available for sale separate as well, but you can see that it's like the little Luau guy there. But we actually went a little crazy with it and had them add some rhinestones for the eyes and all kinds of stuff. This is just a super, super fun pin. And so that comes free with every cap. And then it's also for sale separately for $10 each. They are numbered on the back. One, this one happens to be number 1 of 200, but there is a limited edition of 200 of those. And so we do have some of those available separate as well while those last. And again, Luau 10, Luau 10 for 10% off these. So go through these pretty quickly. If somebody wanted to see the inside, got the nice FunkyBrims, Hales collab, Luau label inside.
Really cool caps.
Yeah, these are super nice. Brim.
And a lot of you have been wanting a purple cap. This is your purple cap. These are the purple caps because these are gorgeous. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So that was the Newsboy. We also have a flat cap with the Shaka flannel. And this Shaka material, this is going to be pretty. This is nice material. It's thin. It's definitely more of a summer material. So these caps are going to be super light. You know, some of those where we talked about, you know, what could you wear on the hottest days, you know, which will come back around, hopefully not this year, but, you know, last year for a while, either way. But, you know, this is a super thin material, about half the weight of what a flannel is, and thin lining on the inside as well. The brims on these kind of got a nice, we can zero in, nice little black herringbone there. You can see some nice detail there. And just a super, super fun cap. And then certainly last but not least of the three is this purple one. I know this one's going fast. This one, you know, we hear you. These solid ones that kind of coordinate with it. The new orders we're putting in, which is a little bit in advance. We are definitely up in the orders on these. I know these are selling out fast, the solid ones. And this one is kind of a cotton material. This is a little bit thicker. You know, it looks like a very similar material. They're actually a little bit different. This is a very lightweight matched. This is a material that's sort of matched to the Shaka. And so very, very lightweight. This newsboy is going to be one of the lightest weight newsboys you're going to find. But absolutely, to me, a beautiful cap again.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
The top of it is going to have this black herringbone again. Nice little detail there. The bottom of it's going to have the Shaka material. They alternate with this, you know, kind of purple there. And, you know, this one's just a nice contrast, you know, wear it with this shirt, wear it with other shirts, other purples, whatever it is. So that's the purple flat cap, the purple cotton flat cap, the Shaka fabric flat cap, and then the newsboy. All of them will come with nice sticker. And again, this one is, you can kind of see them glisten just a little bit there. The eyes, I don't know, we just couldn't have eyes like that and not make them
Yeah,
glow,
they're like little rhinestones.
Little rhinestones.
Yeah,
diamond looking eyes there in the middle of all that to make it shine. So
thank you, Jenna. We absolutely love working with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So shirts go live tomorrow night. Also, we'll say the t-shirts. We've got t-shirts. Hales has t-shirts. This is one of my favorite t-shirts. So make sure I'm in the camera where we can see when I'm turning around. But this is one of my favorite t-shirts we've seen as well. It's the same kind of, you know, little Luau tiki guy there. So that'll be live tomorrow night. This one, really like these t-shirts as well. So get that back on. And yeah, any questions? Who makes these? So the caps are made for us. This is a FunkyBrims line. I don't have the label in it because it's a FunkyBrims cap. You know, designed and made by us, working with Alfonso Desk. It's Alfonso Desk that makes it through their private label line. And so we work with them, kind of come up with the right fabrics to match it, design it, all that kind of stuff. Today was actually a fun day. We had the Alfonso Desk rep in, so we spent most of the day, at least, I don't know what, from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock with me, with him. Pablo, if you're on there, hello. If you're still driving to Wichita, be safe. And moving on to the next hat client of his, but had a good time with him today, designing actually our spring line for next year and just kind of talking about some things and how they're going. So it was great to have him in. And yeah.
Someone asked if we could see the size of that pen compared to the other ones you designed. So I don't think we can show this one yet, but
no, this was last week.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
then, yeah.
So the Bad Moon. Yeah. So these are, you know, these are all going to be 1 1/4 inches. So whether it's the height or the width, whatever it is, whatever the longest way is, 1 1/4 inches is going to be the orientation of it. You know, there for a while, we kind of got off the tracks a little bit, doing some 1 1/2 inch ones with the, you know, smiley face and some of those. So we won't do that. Every pen we make from now on will be 1 1/4 inches. Yeah. Because that's the right size.
It just takes a minute to get this stuff figured out, y'all.
So they're all, this one's the same way that's on this cap, but they're numbered like so. If we can get to focus, there we go. Anyway, you can kind of see it says 1 of 200 there. This was the Bad Moon from last week. Still have these in some sizes. If you didn't grab one, this is a great cap that goes with the Bad Moon flannel from last week. This is the pen that comes with it. So all of these Hales collabs are going to come with a matching pen and whatever it is. So again, this is the Bad Moon from last week. This is kind of the flannel that went with it. There's also a flat cap with that one as well. So grab those if you want to, still out there. And I guess while we're kind of talking about past ones, we still have the geisha in some sizes. So you can kind of see again.
Also a gorgeous.
Yeah, also a gorgeous one. The geisha's out there, so you can kind of see again, the relative size of the pins. I get them on the same size. They're both going to be about the same size as the geisha, if you will. So again, about 1.25 inches on the pins. And so the geisha, I have these two available. Already had one of those completely sold out, but this newsboy is still available in some sizes, and this flat cap with this nice black, sort of velvet on the side is still out there also. So Dwayne says the Bad Moon is my favorite so far. Yeah, I mean, I've got several favorites, but the Bad Moon flannel, that is just a great flannel. The way, for it to be that kind of dark, brown, and have browns and dark blues or whatever, and then to just kind of start glowing when you get into, the sunlight or something like that. It's a pretty neat trick that Colin and Jenna pulled off on that one for those dark colors. That's a really cool one. So.
Yeah, and this has a lot of the, this is almost like a darker kind of buffet, like Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Like chill vibe.
Yep, absolutely.
But like manly.
Yeah, no, this one's great.
So well done.
I know they did the Luau, was it last year or the year before? I can't remember if it was 2 years ago or last year right now. But, that one sold out, and it was a different color scheme. And so this one, they brought back kind of the same pattern with some different colors. And so this one, everybody wants purple. And so, again, we've got great purple.
Yeah, and purple has been literally one of the most requested colors we've had.
Absolutely.
For months. So this is like a gorgeous purple that women could wear too. But it's a deep purple, so it's not like, it's definitely,
it's a deep purple.
It's a man's purple.
It's kind of that Vikings purple, really.
It is.
If that helps. I mean, it's but it's got enough black through it. I like it with this one. Also have this purple one, which kind of contrasts with it, but kind of all still works, has that flannel underneath. And again, we hear everybody. And the new ones we're ordering now, for the fabrics coming in where we're picking them out, we're going to be doing both the newsboy and a flat cap in a solid color with just the flannel underneath, in almost every one of those. So we'll have, gonna be patient with us, but we've got some really, really great ones on the way. So a couple from now, that'll start kicking in where we'll have,
and the women's caps will start kicking in.
And the women's caps will start kicking in. Again, we spent the day with rep from Alfonso Des looking at next spring and summer. Right now they're working on our fall orders.
And we say rep, but that man is literally the hat guru.
He is the hat guru. Pablo, you're the hat guru.
He's an amazing human being that I've never met anybody who knows so much information about caps.
Yep, absolutely. He's repped everything from Stetson to,
Kangol.
To Kangol, absolutely. Yeah. So absolutely.
Yeah. So. Somebody, I think it was Scott. Let's see. He wanted to see the Bad Moon again.
The Bad Moon again.
Yeah.
So the only one I grabbed for this, I'm going to put it on. Bad Moon. This is a newsboy. I know we do have a flat cap version that's still in stock as well in this one, but this one is it. Love this cap. And again, these are the kind of caps, they look great with the flannels, but if I just put this out there and sold this as just a, sort of patchwork newsboy, it's a great looking cap with anything you might wear this fall that's going to be navy or, have some browns in it, or even the black from the back, whatever. This is a great cap with all of those.
A lot of these are like that, though. I think we're designing them in such a way that you can, with or without the flannels. I mean, you wear them with or without the flannels.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Geisha, put that on with any black t-shirt. Looks great.
Yeah.
So absolutely. So let's see.
Fun.
Yeah, it is. This one's a lot of fun.
And it does go with that shirt. The shirt, the t-shirt you had on was the
t-shirt. Yeah.
Well, that goes together, but then
Yep, absolutely.
That's the shirt. And when is this dropping again?
Drop tomorrow night, 7:00 Central on the Hales website, and also on our website. We'll have them. We've got the t-shirts now as well, and Hales, the flat brim caps, sort of trucker hats, if you will be on there as well. We've got some of those tomorrow night. So. Yeah.
And what was the material at the front of the Bad Moon? I think is what's
the material in the front of the Bad Moon is this. I'm going to call it like a moleskin. We like that's what the British would call it on a lot of them. It's got kind of a suede / velvet feel to it, but it's going to be more durable than that. And so it's I don't want to call it a fake leather because it's not trying to be a fake leather or anything like that, but I would say it's kind of a velvet. You can kind of see it's got a pretty high, so you can push back and forth. But it's a pretty, thick and durable material. And so yeah, it's just a really pretty blue kind of. You can kind of see how it lights up in the with the light on there. So.
And will we sell the t-shirts also?
Yes, we have the t-shirts as well. Those will go live tomorrow night at 7:00 also.
Woot, woot.
Woot, woot. All right.
Yes, we did go off the trails talking about moleskins last year, Brian.
We did.
We
Glad
don't
to
need to
remember
do that again.
Yeah, no, again, I'll just end the debate right now. No moles died in the making of the
Yeah,
moleskins.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sean's first FunkyBrims was the Plymouth check. Love the fit, love the cap.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and these should all be, all these newsboys we're making is going to be the same, same kind of cut. I mean, we've kind of narrowed it down to our 2 or 3 sort of shapes that work best for us and our line, and we're sticking to those pretty hard and heavy, and not going to vary too much because we kind of zeroed in on what seems like everybody likes.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the other one, and I don't say this too often, but I'm going to say that in this one. This is the first one that's not one of the Luau caps tonight, but I can tell you this one is already kind of in my top 5 for fall and winter. New cap this week, and this is a hologram, and so this one is the Duke. Sort of that John Wayne, sort of the one movie. Forget what it's called right off the top of my head, where he has it, but that's kind of where it comes from. We're gonna have a series of these, but this one, everybody always likes the turquoises, and so this one is what I'll call a slate teal. And so this one is $54. This one with 15% off, by the way, fall 15. Give you 15% off this one. If you look at this one is just a really, really pretty color. So all the various turquoises, teals we've had in shirts or whatever it is, this is one of those that I'll say is almost like, the same way we talk about the ox blood, how you can wear with purples, you can wear with burgundies, whatever. This one can look blue, it can look green, it can look turquoise, whatever it is. But I'll kind of come in a little bit. This is kind of a tweed. It's going to be a fall winter cap, weight, whatever, but no one's going to see it that close. But when you kind of get back, it's kind of just got a really, really pretty color on it. This is one of those where we ordered it in, and the second I saw it, the first thing I did was to went in and put in a reorder, because I'm like, this one's going to sell pretty quickly, and this is going to turn out to be this year's dark tartan or something like that, where it's just going to end up selling until we can't get any more. Yeah. So we already put in a big reorder of this one, but I can tell you right now, this is one of my favorite caps in our lineup, and our favorite caps that I have, and it looks even better in person. But this one is the Duke Slate Teal, only $54. Take another 15% off. We'll give you another, $7 or $8 off, something like that. So that puts it, 46, 47. Something like that, shipping included. This is going to be one of those that you want to have. So that is our new cap this week.
Yeah. And so Brian is asking, will all the Hales Luau shirts be unique, or is it the print that's going to be replicated exactly on every single one?
No, it won't be exactly like this. So the lineup will be a little different. So, you might see that the leaves are over here, whatever it is. I mean, the print, obviously, at some point it starts repeating. Don't think it actually repeats within one shirt. I'm not exactly sure, how far away. I don't see anything that repeats within the one shirt. So it's just kind of wherever the fabric's cut on a particular shirt. So they'll all be slightly different, but, certainly the same general pattern.
And just asking about the cap of the week.
The cap of the week.
People want the cap of the week.
The cap of the week. All right. So, Hales did their flannel of the month, which was the Butcher. And so we wanted to go back. And so our cap of the week this week is going to be our 2 Butcher caps. This is the first one. First one we did with the collaboration. I think we've gotten, a lot farther since then. This was still before we had the labels inside. The very first one. So we've got the flat cap on the Butcher. Again, the flannels are still out there. We have some. Hales will have some as well. The Butcher, the flat cap is going to be $50. Includes this pin right here. Can still get the 10% discount on that. So that's going to put it down to, $45 actually, which is a great deal. So the Butcher, if you didn't get one, or you got one with the other one, flat cap is $50. Newsboy is needs to be spread out a little bit. Newsboy is going to be 55. Those are out there as our cap of the week this week. And so that is them. So and this one, again, this was dropped before July 4th. So it's kind of a red, white, and blue. But again, looks good with anything with the reds, whites, blues. Got a great pin with it. That's the Butcher from the Gangs of New York movie, which is a great movie. If you hadn't seen it, highly recommend.
I fell asleep.
Sarah did not. It's not Sarah's kind of movie. But I like it.
Yeah, I slept through it, but whatever. What about the lumberjacks this year?
Lumberjacks are on order. Yes. Everything from Laird is on order. Definitely did. The lumberjacks are a little bit different. Going to be probably more of just a typical buffalo plaid this year. Last year they had a little bit different check to them, but yeah, we saw that fabric when we were over in London last time and decided to grab those. So yeah, that'll be Dead Rabbits cap. That would be fun. Ron. Yeah, obviously you've seen the movie. Appreciate that.
Does the Hawaiian shirt fit like a normal flannel, or is it a bit loose, like a normal Hawaiian shirt?
I'm wearing
looser. I think it's a little looser, but it's still like it's like you're in true to size.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's flannel.
I'm wearing the same size flannel that I wear in these, and so I think it's cut pretty similar.
Yeah.
But
it flows because it's a lighter fabric, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It's again, I think about 4 ounce fabric or something like that, whereas the flannel's an 8 ounce, so it's about half, about half the weight. So it's definitely thin, definitely more of a summer or southern, if you will.
Yeah. Amy asked what cap I'm wearing. Whoops.
Sarah's wearing one of her favorites.
It's a little harder to get on this thing when it's on his computer like this. I am wearing a Laird.
Laird. Yes.
What's the name of it?
The Royal Crown, not to be confused with Crown Royal.
No. But yeah, it's pink because I've got on a pink cardigan because I'm cold in this house. Good news though, Amy. I know you, Melinda, all of us that love the women's cap. So when Alfonso was there today, one little thing we figured out that I was unaware of is that I could actually design the women's caps because they're 8 panels. So we were able to actually create some designs that are more custom for us that are going to be coming. So I guess that would be spring and summer.
Spring and summer next year, but the same way we do some custom 8 panels with different things instead of just one color. So Sarah got to be creative and design.
It was really cool. Caps. So we've got some really, really cool ones coming. And the ones that everybody liked when we were at Alfonso in Italy this summer, we were able to actually get those into order. So those will all be coming in the spring and fall as well. But it was really cool to start.
The line that we're going to call Buffett 2, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The Buffett 2 is awesome. But we were really able to start being even more creative. I mean, the cool thing is that the more we do, the more I think options we have. I think brands that are seeing us, okay, hey, they're serious, they're creating stuff, they're building a brand, they're doing stuff. We have more kind of options and colors and patterns coming our direction. So it's really getting fun. It's really fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He looks like a wizard with his hats, but I was just playing because it was really cool. I thought it was neat. And so we've got some fun ones coming.
Oh, that bright pink one with the little green lines running through it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's going to want that.
Yeah,
one.
you guys are going to love it. Danielle, you're going to love it. They're super cute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scott said the dark tartan 61 is sold out.
Yes, we have more on the way. However long it takes to get through customs. We had a shipment that shipped out yesterday that will include some 61s and the dark tartans.
It is taking a little longer.
And it is taking a minute longer, and we had to pay a nice little import duty fee today on that. And so that's paid now. So that's, but they'll be here next week sometime.
Do we have Halloween caps? Yes, we do.
We do. The Halloween, we're going to,
Are they coming? When are they coming?
Well, before Halloween.
Oh yeah, right. I know, but they haven't arrived yet, right?
No. But yeah, so we have several things for Halloween. We're going to have, there's a great collaboration with Hales that'll definitely be Halloween themed. Includes a fedora for the first time, where we've made a custom fedora where the band around it may include the flannel from that week, that sort of thing. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then we've also got another great one from Alfonso that we both just fell in love with it, because we ordered Halloween back last March, I think it was when Pablo came through with the the fall and winter ones was in March, so we're ahead. So yeah, we've had those planned for a while. And Daniel asked, will tariffs affect the prices? Eventually, yes. I mean, absolutely. I mean, today when we saw the prices from Alfonso and our private label are sort of delivered all-in prices, but they certainly they went up.
Yeah.
You know, from where they were. You know, the next spring and summer is definitely up from what the fall and winter and spring and summer is, thanks to the tariffs, and you know, certainly Hologram and Hannah and everyone else. You know, there's just no.
I mean, we're able to watch it real close, but I know, like with my side with Functified today, I ordered some stuff and got hit pretty hard, which totally. I mean, it puts you in a position of, do you still carry that brand or not? And that's an unfortunate place to be. But like for us, I think with the hats, we have some wiggle room.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to be detrimental.
Right. And we also have, I'm resisting the temptation to show them too fast, but we probably have from Hologram, we probably have at least 12 to 14 new styles just sitting in boxes still that haven't even. That Chris stocked up on. Yeah, I've been stocking up before August
the tariffs hit. Yes.
Before the de minimis went away and all that kind of stuff. So we've got a lot of new holograms that we haven't even started to show yet. And this one I had no plans on bringing this one out quite this quickly, but when I saw it, I was like, yep, that's just going to be one of my favorites of the year. So that one has to go on out. Yeah. You know, immediately. That one is out there. I will run through real quick. The ones we have shown far is the tartan patch. So the series is tartan patch. This one is called the Flame. So yes, you can guess there's probably more to come in this sort of design, but this one's the Flame in red. Really, really like this one, but this one is the tartan patch in Flame. It's out there as well. I think this one is at $68. You can take 15% off with code FALL15 on that one. So tartan patch in Flame is someone will ask me is so these are just fun. This is definitely kind of a burgundy / that's burgundy. See, that's burgundy. Same under the bill. We have the let's see, the Spin Wheel series. This one is graphite, first one out of this series. So you got some grays, some kind of dark gray / black, and some brown. So just one of those kind of basic fall caps. One of the things I really like about this one is it is wool, but it's got a pretty thin lining in it. So you're not going to be, I could wear this outside today in Oklahoma and not be too hot with that or anything like that. So the Spin Wheel series. The Redstone Plaid. This one is another fun one. That is already out. Like I said, we've got some more of these. A lot of these are kind of have, kind of brother and sister caps coming out, but this one's just a really, nice set of fall colors there with the blues, yellows, etc. One that sold super quick when we put it out. Everybody likes the greens, and we've already restocked this one once. The Green Line. So kind of see why it's called the Green Line. I got very creative.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
But sometimes you just got to call it like it is. So, this one, if you look at it, it's actually a pretty complex pattern. It's got some herringbone there. And you'll see there's like some sort of pink to burgundies running through it, but also green, a dark green bill underneath it. So that one's
really pretty.
Yeah, this one's a really pretty one. Same kind of colors we were looking at, just in reverse. The one that you talking about designing, it was pink with little green lines.
Yeah, we saw one today, and it was pink, had little green lines, and that was the women's one we designed today.
Yeah,
so that was really cool.
Flipped around the other way.
Yeah. Hey, Melinda.
And then the Heritage. So this will be a whole series of just sort of more classic looking caps, but this one is the navy blue herringbone flat cap. So this one is already out. This one's at a great price, $44. So take 15% off that. It's going to be another $5 or $6 off, something like that. So we're under $40 on this one, shipping included on that one. And so just a nice blue herringbone for the.
We need to draw a winner.
Fall. We do. It is 7:30. You need to draw a winner.
Okay, hang tight. Well, you can keep talking.
I will. Yeah. So switching back and forth between those. Real quick, while she's doing that, I will say some of our other favorites from last year. We also restocked a lot of them that we did want to bring back in. holiday houndstooth. This one, yeah, it was Christmas last year, but it also we sold a whole lot of them around St. Patrick's Day and any other time. So this one I think is around $50, and so again 15% off on that one. It's going to give you $750 off, so $42.50 right now. But see just kind of all the colors in that one of the houndstooth plaid, really. So holiday herring.
What?
Holiday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Out
Okay. There. Go for it. Do we have a winner?
Yeah.
Amy Demick. Congratulations, Amy.
Amy. Whoa, we have a girl winner.
All right, Amy Demick.
Congratulations. Yay. So let us know what you want. I have no idea what you're giving away. What are you giving away?
Glen Appin. We got a lot of Glen Appin choices for ladies.
Okay. Too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do, actually.
We restocked a bunch. We had a big Glen Appin restock. So if you've been looking for that turquoise and black, that's back in stock for Glen Appin.
Yeah, Amy, you like those.
All of the various sizes of the great kind of little muted Black Watch and Royal Stuarts that they have.
We have some questions, so I do need to go through those for a minute. Did you get it?
Irish green herringbone fleck back in stock as well. Yes. Now
did you hear me?
I did. Let's go.
I felt ignored. You're about to get called out. How long are you going to keep offering the mystery boxes?
For a while. I mean, we had quite a few. We're changing up some things in the store. Some of the stacks, the one-offs we had, we're moving those out so we can have more room for our own line and some other things. And so, a lot of them that you're finding in those mystery boxes are ones that have never been for sale individually. They've been for sale if you've been in the store and that sort of thing. So, we still got a good supply of some of those, and then various samples we brought in, different things like that. So yeah, I mean, as long as people keep buying them, we got some more to offer, I feel like.
How will the tariffs affect our shipping? Are we going to stick with the free shipping?
Yeah, tariffs will not affect our shipping. So, just for anybody that, wants to know, the tariffs only affect things that are shipped from outside the United States. So they affect the shipping to us. But the good thing is we're paying tariffs based on a wholesale cost.
Yeah.
If you buy a cap from somebody overseas, you're paying tariffs based upon a full retail cost. Yeah. So we can bring them over, and the total tariff paid by using, by there being multiple steps is less than if you just bought it directly retail. So all the ones we already have that are here in the United States, there's no additional tariff for sending those to you.
No. Yeah. And I mean, if we had to do anything with our prices, you would know it. We'll tell you ahead of time, but that's not the case at the moment at all.
Yeah.
So Sturkowski's, so let's see, I lost where everybody was asking about that. Somebody wanted a turquoise one, and then someone was asking if you could get a tweed Sturkowski. Let's just talk about the Sturkowski and what's coming, and if we know if it'll ever show up.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have some Sturkowskis come in for fall.
Okay.
And those will be various tweeds and and wools, and so yeah.
But those are ordered far enough back that we're not going to be able to just get one. Like we can't just order.
Those take a minute to get in.
They're a little harder to work with.
Right.
So
and we're trying to work with them. Michael McShane said, "Do you sell caps made in the USA?" Unfortunately, the answer to that is no. And as we said, we had lunch today with our sales rep, and he reps a number of companies. And I asked him that question. I was like, "Is there anybody in the United States making caps right now that we feel like are anywhere close to the quality of what we're bringing in?" And we talked about various companies, whatever it is, and the answer was just no. So our hope is that somebody starts making it. Now we certainly we're going to be launching. I've hinted at them a few times. Some leather brimmed caps, some fedoras, even some top hats, some fun hats like that. And we've got a great supplier of made in USA leather hats. And so, we're going to do that whenever we want to. Somebody said Peaky hats are made in Columbus, Ohio. That is unfortunately not true.
even though they're based there.
They're based there, but those are actually brought over from Asia as well. And so
and the reality is these caps, when we look at like the Newsboys or the flat caps, these are obviously very European. It's a European style. This wasn't an American style.
And And yeah. And so, and even, the thing about these is, and, we'll kind of get off of this, get into funner stuff in a little bit, but, even if you do get them made in the United States, then you also got to find the fabrics, right? I mean, Harris tweed literally, by definition is only made in Scotland. Donegal tweed is only made in Ireland. So, some of the fabrics you'd want to make it out of, you'd still be importing the fabrics. Yeah. And, and so there is just
a complex situation.
There is
we have
not
here.
a sort of textile manufacturing, infrastructure in the United States. I mean, it's, for better or worse, we've just, that's just gone away. There is really no textile manufacturing per se in the U.S. right now. But, who knows? Maybe in the next couple of years it will certainly develop. But right now, there's just not. And so, certainly.
And we're talking, though, about companies, though, that have been in generations of families. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
some things have been here longer than we've been around.
Right. And Hannah's on their 4th generation,
right.
Locke, which we went to, literally started in the building they're in the 1500s, which is crazy if you think about it.
Right.
British company. And so, to think that,
we did not exist at that time.
that company had already been in business 200 years before this country was even a country.
Yeah,
is pretty crazy, if you will. So
it's just kind of an interesting time to be in and see what happens. But we're gonna roll with it, whatever it is.
And so so we've got Scotland, we've got Ireland, we've got Italy, and we've got England, and.
But I will tell you, if there is a way to do it differently or something, we're going to figure it out, because with Mr. CPA lawyer here, he's asking all the nerd questions, trying to find out all the information.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've talked to some companies about almost being a stager or repackager or fulfillment kind of place where, I mean, let's just, XYZ hat company that's hitting you guys with big tariffs right now if you order directly from them, because you're paying, let's just say it's for easy math, $50 to buy a cap from them, you're paying a tariff on $50. They could ship it to us at wholesale for $25, and the tariff's only $25. And what really kills you on some of these is not even the tariff itself. It's the fact that the de minimis going away, the fact that the customs form went from being literally, it could just be printed on the shipping label to a whole form that has to be filled out. And so a lot of what you see from UPS or FedEx is actually the processing fees for processing those customs forms. And that's kind of flat. So, right, if we bought over 100 caps at once, so, it's going to be $40 to process the form. If you bring over 1 cap at a time, it's going to be 30 or $40 to process the form.
So we've actually come up with creative things and ways to help
we're talking to some people, right, to help some of the others. And so anyway, we won't go any farther down to that. But, there's certainly a lot of us that are thinking about ways to make the whole market more efficient, if you will, by getting things over here in bigger bulks, at least, and then reshipping them to you from there, with some of the other companies that people want. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. This is what happens when the CPA gets asked the questions.
Yeah, I don't really claim the CPA thing,
Well, you should. You had you actually are one.
Right. But we've studied all the tariff stuff quite a bit and tried to figure out the best ways to do all that stuff and do the best we can. But it's going to increase costs a little bit. There's no other way around it. And so anyway, back to the people that are new on here. Luau 10, Luau 10 for 10% off all the Luau caps, and then Fall 15 for 15% off all the rest of them. New ones tonight. This is the Newsboy Luau. I'll tell you, this is one of my favorite pens. You can kind of see the light hitting the eyes there. Got the rhinestone eyes that kind of glow and glisten there. It's a great pen for any cap, really. I think Mr. Tiki Man there in purple with the glowing eyes, super fun one. The pens come with every single one of these Luau caps you buy, as do a nice dust bag. This one is the purple cotton flat cap, and then we also have the Shaka fabric flat cap. We'll kind of wear this one for a minute. Other new one tonight is this Duke and Slate Teal. Again, I'm going to tell you, this has already made it into my top 5 fall and winter hats. Just absolutely love this color pattern. This is hologram, so it's going to fit just like all the rest of the holograms do. 100% pure wool, made in Italy. And again, this one's priced at $54 before the discounts. You can take 15% off that with fall 15. So, another $7 or $8 off of it puts this, $46 or so. Shipping included. Great cap. You're going to wish you had that one. So,
are those leather brims on tonight's custom caps?
Are those leather brims on tonight's custom caps?
No.
So no, these are kind of zero in. So both of them are going to be the same. This is just a nice charcoal gray and white herringbone pattern.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get it. Well, you can get it.
Yeah.
Tanya asked if the purple luau flat cap would stretch okay from a 57 to 58. I think it would.
Yeah. I feel like we can get a centimeter out of almost anything.
The purple is gorgeous.
Just to show you how well these can stretch. We oversold my 61s, which is what I had. So my normal one I gave up. So this one right here is I can put my hand all the way inside it there. I am a 61. And we worked on stretching this one for me. And this one started out as see if we can see it there, 59. So I got this 59 probably up to at least a 62. They've stretched it too much on last week's.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So do you have a collab and a drop next week as well?
No, there will not be one next week.
Okay.
But we're gonna have some great new, those 12 or 13 holograms that I have sitting in boxes. We're gonna put out some fire next week in terms of the fire.
Fire. What's that thing you used to say? Prima fire. Oh, that's from the show.
That's from that 100. Did anyone ever watch the 100? I loved that show.
Dude, you all if you haven't watched the 100, it is the dumbest
great show.
Sci-fi dystopian disaster that has a bunch of young people in it. So it's kids, not kids, but in their 20s. So our kids' age, right? So kids.
Right, and the Dark Queen there.
Yeah, and Prima Fire. And he was addicted to the show. We had to watch it, then we had to watch it again. This whole thing.
Great show.
It's literally people in their 20s and I can't even explain it. The whole world's coming to an end.
You watched it twice.
I did. I watched it twice too, but
And you just quoted something from it, which is even worse.
I know, because every time I see somebody say fire, that's what I think is when she yells out whatever that is.
Yeah, that girl.
That's because you yelled it out all the time. You were like, oh,
those were great scenes.
Yeah, whatever. Crazy.
Yep.
All right.
Shared a little bit too much there, but there we go.
Yep. Well, I forgot what it was. Any new dark tartan style patterns coming from Hologram?
Yes. Not exactly like that, but there definitely are some coming from Hologram. Again, we kind of ran through these earlier, but the tartan patch and flame. I think you'll see a couple more in this series. It'll be a little darker, and there's at least that tartan's going to look an awful lot like the dark tartan in one of them with some other color around it, which I really like that one a lot. Maybe we'll drop that one next week. And
what channel is the 100 on? I don't know. Well, it was on Netflix.
I think it started out on CW, WB, whatever.
Right?
Well, it started off on a reel on one of the bigger channels, and then it
got booted.
It got booted, and there was such an uproar by those people with taste like myself.
Okay, so the other thing, here's the other thing. Okay, so I've done a deep dive into this. They actually have 100 Comic-Con kind of event that happens every year.
Did the actors come to?
Yes.
And actresses?
Yes. And then the main actor and actress are married to each other.
And Australian.
Yeah, and they're Australian. Oh my gosh. So I started following them on Instagram, and I'm like, what's coming out of their mouth?
Who's the addict?
Well, that's because I can't help. Once we get into it, I'm like, who are these people? What are their names? Do they have children? What is going on? And their ages, because I was like, we're literally addicted to this 20-year-old show. Oh, now we're gonna have to watch it again.
All right.
Carry on.
A bit too much information there, probably.
Okay. Well, you know what? Look at this. I had a big Diet Coke, so I have all my caffeine right now.
You're gonna be up all night.
I know. I feel it.
Cap of the week this week is the Butchers.
Cap of the week.
The Butchers. Yes. With the Butcher pin, $55 for the Newsboy, $50 for the flat cap. Discount supply on top of that.
I have those.
You do.
I like those.
I do too.
Melinda, thank you very much. She said, I look amazing in any color. I look amazing. I love it. I'll tell
You
myself
just made
that.
her night.
Yeah.
I agree, though.
Right. Thanks.
Bristol Plaid,
Okay.
Cambridge.
I know McDonald's does have the best Coke. Seriously.
Diet Cokes.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, they do.
that's
Actually,
because there's probably like crack in there. Something is in that. It's different than the rest.
mhm.
Okay. Will the Glen Appin Black Tartan be restocked in at 56?
Yes.
Yep, it will.
Yeah, I think it probably was, and it may have already sold those. But yeah, the butcher is that's a great deal.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And somebody mentioned, where's the purple one again? Oh, right here. It's not a Barney purple. No, it's not the. I mean, Barney is a darker purple.
Yeah.
This is much cooler. You will not look like a dinosaur.
No.
I mean, a dinosaur is a good look, but that's not what we're going for. So I don't feel like that's going to happen. Woot.
Yep.
Okay. I just grabbed a Luau Newsboy. What time does the shirt? What time do the shirts drop?
7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Should they get it on
Central
our site
time
or Hales?
Either one. We've got some left. Hales will have them. And then no, we priced those. Where they should end up with shipping about exactly the same as it is on Hales. So we don't do additional discounts. We don't want to, try to be underselling them or competing with them or anything. It's just, either one of them, we'll have them in store for those people here locally as well. If they sell out, we'll have them in some. We've got the T-shirts. If you want the banners, you got to go to Hales to get those. We don't have those, but we do have their, their flat bill, sort of trucker style caps as well.
Yeah.
And then the T-shirts as well. So love the T-shirt for this one.
Yeah. Yep. Actually, a T-shirt was amazing. Melinda's in a movie. Man, you guys are so funny with this live. Y'all like check into the live no matter what you're doing. And we really appreciate that. That's awesome because we don't really know what we're doing. So that's great.
Oh, you sell yourself short.
I sell myself short. What am I, a professional liver? I hide over here on the side of the screen.
Are you a professional TV person?
I'm retired.
There you go.
Yes, Grimace for McDonald's. Maybe it's more like that. So it's not Barney, it's more Grimace.
Yeah, great T-shirt. Any more questions? More that are restocked. Like I said earlier, Holiday Houndstooth has been restocked by Hologram. The Irish Green Check Fleck Herringbone. All of the Garrisons from the Peaky Blinders. Light gray, dark gray, green again, navy blue. All those have been restocked, coming back this year and already out there.
If someone is a medium in Dixon, would they also be a medium in Hales? I think so.
Yeah, for the most part. I can, the Hales are maybe just a tad bigger. I cannot wear a large in Dixon, but I wear an extra large in Dixon. And I can wear an extra large or a large in Hales. I can get into the large in Hales just so it feels a little tighter. I like them a little bit looser. So I think if anything, you can go down one size in Hales, from them. But, most people, myself included, end up just getting XL. And for me, XL, same size. And
then Scott, yes, for 61, you would be an extra large in Glen Appin.
Yep, that is true.
When will the Glen Appin Black Tartan be restocked in a 56?
I am not sure. I will have to check on that, Nick.
Oh, is that the one we just?
Yeah,
okay.
that is the Black Watch. You talking about the Black Watch? We had them, and so that would be a small in them. So I thought we restocked them. Maybe we've already sold. Yeah, the Black Watch.
No, we have 5.
Yeah, the Black Watch, and maybe he's talking about the black. There's a black plaid. There's a black one as well.
Oh, what do I call it? Black tartan, is that what it is?
Glen Appin, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's not the turquoise one. It's the black and just got it pulled up here. So no, I type in Glen Appin. Look at the Glen Appin caps. We'll see. We'll get those coming back. This shirt is 58 on our site, 50 plus shipping on Hale's site. So
this one.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yep, you're
Yep,
right.
we are. Yep, we sold out of smalls already.
We don't have very many left, period.
Yeah, so
we're
we'll
gonna
have to do a restock
We'll
on
restock
Glen App
this.
on that one. Yep, absolutely.
That's a pretty one.
It is. Absolutely it is. So
Okay.
Black Tartan 56, not Black Watch. We got you, Nick. I'll
Sorry.
yeah, the Black Watch, we're not in there. The Black Watch from Glen Appen is it's typical Black Watch sort of pattern, but it's just a little muted, faded, if you will. Same with the Royal Stuart. And so both of those, I really like those. Made in Scotland. How much is the Duke? The Duke and Slate Teal.
Everybody liked this one. That's the one you love.
I love this cap.
Yeah, he's talked about this like
this one. Yeah, this one absolutely. $54. And then the fall 15 will work on this one. So again, take $7 or $8 off of that on top of that. So we're going to be down, in the high 40s, 46, 47, something like that.
Danielle, I got a ladies cut. Are we talking about the flannels? Because I got one of the ladies ones.
Yeah, so we're going to start carrying the ladies ones in all of them. Again, we're kind of, all these things have to be ordered pretty far in advance, but for most of them,
the ladies go in a little bit. They're not.
Yeah, right? I'm not exactly sure what the difference is.
Yeah, it wasn't as loose.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's great. Look, it's perfect. Actually, like they're so stinking nice. It's weird because I'm not a flannel person.
She's becoming a convert though.
To the bright pink colors and stuff like that they had, but like, oh my gosh, it was wild.
She's a fan.
I was shocked at that.
Geisha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, do we sell? Curious. Michael asked if we sell a lot of caps to walk-in customers.
We
do.
My
gosh. Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
It was really weird. Pablo and I went in today to the store and where he was just taking some pictures to post on his social media. And while we were just about in the back room taking pictures, he and I joined forces to sell. I think we sold 4 of them.
I saw that.
I saw that while we were back there.
I knew you were back there. I was like, what in the world just happened?
Yeah.
It's like the 2 salesmen are in the back hat room.
We do sell more when I'm actually back there personally.
Yes. Yeah, and again, if any of you ever want to come, please let us know when you're coming. If you can, not just show up, just because if you want to see him, because day jobs and all the things that we're running around doing. So, like, please let us know. But we would love to meet you guys in there and talk to you, and then you can try on hats. And there's no one better than Chris, except for Pablo, that can sit there and talk hats and fabrics and all the things. But anyway, that's all. That's all I had to say about that.
Yeah. Let's see. I think we've shown all of the ones that we had to show tonight. I'll run through again. We got a bunch more new ones coming from Hologram that are in. Green Line, if you hadn't got it, has been restocked. If it was sold out in whatever you were looking for the first week, we've already restocked the Green Line one once. The same as the Tartan Patch Flame. Love this one as well. That one sold out in some sizes the first week, and we've been able to restock that one already. The Redstone Plaid is out there. I think that one was a new one last week. Heritage Navy Blue, same thing. We've already restocked that one in some sizes. So if it was sold out the first week it dropped, then look for that again. And that one is $44 before the 15% discount. And then new last week for sure was the Spin Wheel. This will be the first of about at least 3 in this kind of series. So we do, not everybody's a huge fan. We don't do a whole lot of duck bills, but I just kind of like this one the way it is, the way this is made. So, and the way the different fabrics are on it. So there we go.
Toby approves.
Toby approves.
Woo.
Daisy's getting around well now after her surgery, getting around better.
Yeah, she's a mess. That is a diva dog.
She sort of enjoyed being carried everywhere.
She has. So I'm wearing something.
You're wearing a layered
crown royal.
Royal crown.
Royal crown.
And pink.
It's pink. It is very bright pink. And it's not going to show up it's looking a little red in this light. That is because all of our walls and ceiling and everything in this house, they're pink.
Amazing.
So
she does not allow white paint in the house.
No, so we have a bit of a pink shine that kind of hits. And this is the problem we have in the store when we do the lives, because the store is also pink. So we kind of have these weird lighting effects that kind of take place quite a bit.
If we ever move that hat store into its own place, it's not going to have pink walls.
No, it won't, but we'll see. Anyway, so I'm in the not the Royal Crown. What? Royal
Crown.
Crown Royal. No, No.
You drink Crown Royal, you wear the royal crown.
Okay. Okay. Yes, that's what I mean. It's the layered, and that code should work for it. Don't you think? The fall 15.
Should.
Yeah. Yeah. If it doesn't,
let us know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
L Woods, Alan Minch says, Sarah.
Oh yes. I love
redeeming himself a little bit for those nasty Eagles comments earlier by bringing up a great lawyer movie, law school movie.
Does Chris think he'll retire from the attorney gig and just do caps? It's a question, isn't it? It's a question. Well, here's the thing. He won't retire completely from the attorney gig for two reasons. Well, one, he's a lawyer here and then a lawyer also in the UK. So the biggest reason that he wouldn't retire is because we as a company need a lawyer. And so I would actually still need him. And especially if we're doing business in the UK and whatever, we're going to have that kind of stuff. So he can't retire from me, but he can retire from everybody else. We'll see. You never know.
You more get to a phase where you stop taking new clients and just keep those ones that you really get along with and like and all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, who knew, right? The cap thing
Cap thing's fun.
It's fun.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be officing in the cap store someday.
Yes, you're hinting to things.
Yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get a lease on it.
I can't believe you just said that.
Well, I went into lunch with Pablo today, and the owner of the place, which is next door to that, was like, "Hey, your roof that you're doing over there, I can see through whatever." And I was like, "It's not me. We don't have a signed lease yet, but they are putting a roof on in anticipation of having a signed lease."
Yeah. So we are definitely looking at breaking the hats off from the back of the Funkified store.
You got 3 doors down. So not far.
Same street. Just literally, we can walk back and forth, but it gets us an office, and then separates our warehouse to the hats.
All the hats under one roof, warehouse and back, all the store in front.
And then y'all can show up and you will have a custom European hat style experience. So it'd be pretty amazing.
Not pink and quite as colorful.
Not pink, but still amazing. Still painted by me anyway.
So there we go.
Yeah, so it would be pretty amazing. But we should find out this week. So we'll see. We'll let you know.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Woot
woot. Okay, so if we do that, but yes, you all have to fly in and come and see it. So those of you who
we'll have a nice party there for the Irish Fest there in the store.
Yes, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, that would be amazing. And then I mean, we'll be able to do
I would office out of there.
Yes, yeah. So anyway, we do have plans.
Right.
We're kind of just grinning and bearing it and trying to figure out what we can do.
What about a store in the UK?
Oh no, that's also
the city of Bath has already been chosen as the location for Funkified UK.
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows, right? We're trying to do one thing at a time, but we're not really one thing at a time people. So we're trying to, my therapist is probably slow down. This is going to take more pills than you have. But here we are. And so we just kind of keep rolling and rolling and rolling. So we'll see. But if we do that, everybody's got to come over then. But we would still do it here too. So it's a whole thing. Anyway.
Is the Hocus Pocus mug available on the Funkified site? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes. And remember,
Dean, I just saw that, Dean. Awesome.
What do you say?
Cowboys score.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, franchises? No, we won't do a franchise.
Nope. Well, you won't allow it.
No, but and our previous business experience won't allow that either.
Right.
So it would still all be run by us. But anyway, are there certain days, times you would add the new hats to the website, or just all the time as you get them?
They generally drop new on these Thursday nights, unless I just get one that I'm like, wow, that is so cool. I'm just going to make it live this morning. Yeah. Like I did Monday morning. When I saw this one. Yeah. And because it was just one of my favorite ones. So. Yeah. So anyway. Yay. I did a reorder, a restock, because I know they're going to sell that many. And when I made it live that morning, just because I liked it that much. Yeah, and I do my stuff live every day. I don't have any patience. I'm waiting for nothing. Right. I couldn't do this drop stuff. This would not work for me at all. All right. Can Sarah's cap be a men's cap? 100% it's a men's cap. It also comes in purple, and it also comes in a flat version. That's actually a corduroy if you can't see it. So it's a hot pink corduroy. It is exactly the same shape as all the other men's lairds are. Yeah. So it's exact same shape. It is I just grabbed it because it was pink. Yeah, exactly. It's a little calmer in real life than it is here. It's just really lit up by our lights right now. So that's the Brooklyn Newsboy, no different than the Dragon Scales and the and the oxblood and everything exact same shape. Just
Yeah.
this one happens to be a hot pink corduroy, and we also have purple, and they also both come in flat cap versions as well.
Yeah, I have both of those too. And
Yeah.
I don't remember how much they are.
Yeah,
Laird's a
right.
little pricier, but that coupon code there does work. So
Yep.
yeah, use that and then get the free shipping.
Yep,
Woot
absolutely.
woot. Any update on the oxblood before
They
we-
are being made. Have not got
They
a
will
ship
come.
date on yet.
Yeah.
They're making those, and they're making the fall funky blinders and some other. And somebody asked earlier about the black and red one whose name just totally
What are you
escaped
talking
my
about?
mind. The other ones we do from Laird.
The oxblood.
Yeah, the oxblood, but we also had the Paul Bunyan, the
What are you talking about? You're losing your mind.
the buffalo plaid.
Oh, yeah, I never would have guessed that.
Anyway,
I would have called it everything but that.
Somebody will remember it here in a minute.
Okay, we need
I
a
just
winner.
Totally went blank on that.
Yeah.
That's what happens at this age. Rob Ragosta. Congratulations, Rob. Winner number 2. The name of the hat I have on right now, Doug, this is the Duke in slate teal. So this is a shape we'll see in some others. This particular fabric, the slate teal, it's the first one I had to drop. And so there we go.
Is the
So-
Napoli patch? No, Napoli patch coming back.
The Napoli patch, exactly like that, probably will not come
No,
back. But
yeah.
that's part of what we're working on today is next fall and next spring and summer. So that's what that is. And
Yeah.
so yeah, we've got some great ones coming. We designed some new custom patchworks, both with in the FunkyBrims line, and then also with Alfonso fabrics that you won't
Right.
find anywhere else because they're going to be custom to us as well. That'll be a lot of fun.
So, hey, Brian, you're talking about you're normally a flat cap person, but you're thinking about the newsboy because of the where'd it go? The pattern. Yeah. So like I'm a flat cap person, honestly, but like these newsboys are amazing. This is obviously a Laird one here. This is the only one I have outside of these here that he's been making. But if you have never tried a newsboy, I would say try one of these. They're just, I don't know. They're lighter, first of all.
Well, they're lighter, but they're also going to be, it's all about the shape. So you see how it's an oval, right? When you get a round one, that's where you get the puffs on the side. When you do an oval, it's going to be, and it, also goes into, the panels are actually like this is longer than this is. So it's going to be more front to back rather than side to side. So they're, not all the 8 panels are going to be exactly the same size. So the whole thing is constructed to not have the puff on the side, to be a little more narrow.
Oh, he said I did it backwards. He's normally a newsboy person, and he's thinking about the flat cap. Oh, yeah. Well, the flat caps are a given. I like those. I love those.
Yeah.
I have to talk myself into the newsboy cap. But yeah.
She's growing up though.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever. All right. So who was the winner? We did Rob and Amy.
Yep. That's it.
So be
let
sure
us
to
know.
contact us.
Let us know what you want from the Glen Appens, and
Toby
we're gonna
says
come
good
to you.
night.
And
His breast stinks. He keeps trying to give kisses, but he's a little slanky. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us, and have a good Thursday night.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.